The beauty of the world lies in the diversity of its people. Author unknown. Hello, everyone. This week we're still talking about culture. So you notice behind me, I've got some things from Australia, and this scarf is from China. And then I have some golf tees from Scotland. So today we're going to look at a book called Dreams Around the World, and this is written by Takashi Iwaki. And she is from Tokyo, Japan. And what she did, she traveled around the whole world and visited 55 different countries and went to 5 continents to ask 13 kids questions. So before we begin, I want to read a little bit of an introduction and show you some different music from around the world to get you introduced to that. Okay, so I found this, and there's a variety of music. We're just going to listen to a couple of songs from different countries, but notice the differences. Okay, we're going to pause right there. Did you hear how the music sounded different than what we are used to here in America? So while we read this book today, I want you to think about the differences from our culture to the kids' culture from this story. All right, so here is the story. And again, the author is Takashi Iwaki. And so I want to read a little bit to you. It says, "Dear reader, my name is Takashi, and I'm a photographer who lives in Tokyo, Japan. Over the course of 3 years, I traveled to 55 countries on 6 different continents. During my travels, I met many children and asked them the same question: what do you want to be when you grow up? Of course, I heard a lot of different answers. In this book, I have included the dreams of 13 children, along with my stories of meeting each child. I hope you learn a little about each of them while also discovering that you have things in common, despite coming from different places. Most importantly, I hope you're inspired to think about your own dreams. Enjoy, Takashi Iwaki." So today, while I'm reading the story, I want you to think about the dreams that you have and what do you want to be when you grow up. Okay, so I want to travel around the world. So we have this little girl. Her name is Mingyu. So it says, "Mingyu's dream is to be a dancer. I met Mingyu on the day of the Islamic festival known as Tabaski. On this special day, the young girls have their hair braided by their mothers or older sisters and dress up. After dinner, they visit houses in the neighborhood to receive candy and small monetary gifts. Mingyu dreams of being a dancer because dancing makes her happy." All right, so I want you to look at these 3 pictures down at the bottom, and these are some text features. We have real photographs, and we have some caption down here as well. So this first one says, "Dancing, boba tree in Tuba, Mingyu with her cousins." All right, so that is in Africa. Our next one is Emma, and Emma's dream is to be a taxi driver. I met Emma at the airfield where children are playing soccer. The airfield sits in the shadow of the Toraro Rock. Most of the children dream of being either taxi drivers or soccer players. Taxi drivers drive many buses called Montutu. Emma draws a Montutu that shares the colors of the Ugandan flag. Okay, so again, we have some text features. We have our photographs. We have our caption. Up here, we have our heading. And we have our page number at the bottom. So it says the airfield near Tororo Rock. Emma with her siblings taking a walk through Tororo. So I want you to see these pictures right here, and I want you to notice how they live. How is that same or different than how we live? So yes, we have kids playing in the fields. You notice right here, there's a lot of dirt, okay? And they're walking on the streets or on their roads. All right, so let's keep going. So this is Angelica. Oh, Angelica from the Philippines. Angelica's dream is to be a doctor. I met Angelica on a hot, sunny day in the Las Piñas neighborhood of Manila. She and her friends are energetically playing in an alleyway covered with graffiti. They play hide and seek, dance in a circle, and draw pictures. Angelica dreams of being a doctor so she can help those in need. All right, graffiti is like spray painted on the side of a building. If you're not familiar with that, what that is. So here we see our text features. We see playing hide and seek, just how we like to play hide and seek here in America. She has friends and they like to dance. So kids from around the world, yes, they live in a different country. They speak a different language. They listen to different music, but really they're not much different than how you are today. You still like to dance and play with your friends. All right, so let's go to our next one. This name is very long, so we're going to call him Yu for right now. So he wants to be a pilot. I met Yu at an Indian restaurant his father runs. His father moved to Malaysia from India 20 years ago. The restaurant specializes in dishes made with large banana leaves. While Yu's sister Nandina helps her mother at the cash register, he tries to get a restaurant employee to play with him. Yu dreams of becoming a pilot so he can visit many countries. All right, we can see down here. Isn't that interesting that they eat off of banana leaves? I think so. All right, so think about his dream. He wants to be a pilot. I wonder why he would want to be a pilot. So he can travel around the world, yes. So in order to do that, he has to finish his education. He has to continue on, and he has to continue learning how to be a pilot and to do that safely. All right, so let's go to our next one. This is Ong from China. And you can see right here, this is a little bitty country in China. China is a very large country. So Ong's dream is to be a Kung Fu master. Look at those pictures down there of him practicing. How many of you like to do karate or are in some kind of Kung Fu practice? So I met Ong in Public Square where he is practicing Kung Fu with a group of kids. They are diligently following instructions from their teacher, a former gymnast. They work on their flexibility and strength and practice poses. Ong is a serious student and his poses are very good. The older girls in the class think he is cute. Ong dreams of being a Kung Fu master like Bruce Lee. So he has people that he looks up to as well. All right, so let's keep going. Our next one is Cosmo from United Kingdom. And he is 4 years old. So Cosmo's dream is to be a house builder. I met Cosmo in Regent's Park, a royal park that was founded by Henry VIII. He and his brother are playing in a large hammock strung between two trees. You can see right here. Cosmo especially likes to play in the treehouse near the lake. He dreams of being a house builder so he can build a treehouse of his own. So he has hopes and dreams just like you, even though he's only 4 years old. All right, we are going to pause right here and then tomorrow finish the rest of the story about different children from all over the world. So before tomorrow, I want you to think about how are they different than you are and how are they the same? And what are some of your hopes and dreams and what do you want to be when you grow up? All right, bye guys. See you tomorrow.